Hey guys, welcome back to Entertainment Circle. And I don't know what happened to my guest. I'm still waiting. So I'm not sure what's going on. But in the meantime, I'll talk to you about. Oh, there he is. I was like, he left me waiting for him. All right. Welcome back to Entertainment Circle, the CRS series. And today is being very exciting because I get to talk to country artists, big artists, new artists. And this is a fantastic day to speak to them about what's going on in their career and in their lives during this virtual world for the moment. So today I am so happy to have with me a Grammy Award-winning artist that has just celebrated 25 years in the industry. Please welcome John Berry. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm so good I can hardly believe it's me.
But it is you. How had you been? How did 2020 treat you?
Well, it was okay. It was a little slow. We didn't have a lot of work, but we got creative and came up with some other things to do. My wife Robin and I have been working together for many, many years. She's been singing with me for 25 years or so. Almost my entire time I've been working here in Nashville, she's been singing with me, and but we were trying to come up with something to do that would be creative, and we came up with two things that we did. We did a little show for children when they canceled all the schools last year, and we came up with a little show called Songs and Stories for Kids with Papa Bear. Papa is my grandfather name. And,
Okay.
And Bear is short for Barry. It's Papa.
Oh, that's good. Good title.
And it was just a little 20-minute show we do online, and kids would come and then we'd read a story and sing a song and talk about washing our hands and all that kind of stuff, And
I love it. I love it. I bet kids were like in, their little fantasy world in the meantime.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, you can go on YouTube and go to my YouTube channel, and which is John Berry Music. And there's a bunch of Papa Bear episodes that live there. And so if you've got children that are young and need something for them to watch, it's good, wholesome stuff for them to do. And then we came up with our podcast. We have a podcast together called Faith, Family, and Friends. We had a friend of ours come down to work with us on a book that I'm contemplating, and an autobiography. And so he came to work with me on this book, and he was talking to my wife and I, and he said, you guys are so funny together. Y'all should think about doing a podcast. I'm like, what in the world's a podcast?
I got to go listen.
But my wife, she listens to podcasts all the time. And I said, I said, when do you listen to podcasts? She said, when I'm cleaning the house. I said, I thought you were listening to some of my music. Not so much.
I guess she's been listening to you all this time, so she might as well go listen to something else, right?
That's what I thought. So, but anyway, so I've got a little studio set up here in my home, and I got her a microphone and an office chair, and sat her down and said, let's chat. So we did a couple of episodes together, and we realized that we had said everything we needed to say to each other.
So, was that a good thing or a bad thing?
My wife said, we need to start having some guests. I don't know what to talk to you about.
I guess you just ran out of topics.
Yeah, but it's been a lot of fun. We've had some great friends that have come to join us, and the whole point is to talk about what we believe are three of the most important things, if not the most important things in our lives: our faith, our family, and our friends. And
that's all it matters.
Yeah. So we've had just so many great people. We had my old friend Billy Dean came to be with us. I
love Billy Dean. I haven't seen him maybe since 2 years ago. I did CRS in downtown at the Music City Center, and I got the opportunity to chat with him a little bit. And I haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
I think Billy does an online performance. He was doing one every single day.
Wow,
from his home in Florida. And I don't know if he's doing it every day now or not, but it's a lot of fun. And he's terrific. He's a great musician, great guitar player, great singer. And then we had the wife of the late Glenn Campbell, Kim Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
She came on and talked about her book and her life with Glenn. And she has a beautiful way of telling their story, and not all of it is easy to hear. But it's some of it is very difficult. But she's wonderful, and she has a great story to tell. And so it was a lot of fun to be with her. And then I had a song in a movie a couple of years ago called Beautifully Broken.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the folks who wrote that film, the Hartleys.
Mm-hmm.
They're a wonderful couple from Brentwood, Tennessee, just south of
Great.
Nashville. And they got to share their story of how this movie came about. And it's a movie that, I don't know if you're familiar with the movie Beautifully Broken, but in the mid-90s, there was a genocide that took place in Rwanda, Africa.
Yes.
And then the years to follow, the slow recovery of from what happened there. But there's the story is about three families, the Hartleys from Brentwood, Tennessee, and two families from Rwanda, Africa. And the tapestry that only God could weave, where these three families end up in different ways. And one of the families, literally, where they saved each other's lives.
Wow.
And it's a great, great movie and great story. And so it was great to talk to them. My wife and I are big followers of SEC football. We both spent most of our lives in Athens, Georgia, University of Georgetown, and we got to visit with Coach Vince Dooley and his wife Barbara, and that was a fun time. That was a great time.
I bet it was. I can't wait to watch that movie. You need to send that to me so I can look it up. Yeah. So you had the number 97 according to Pollstar top 100 live stream of 2020.
Oh, come on!
That is incredible.
I love that.
And also you have been in the Grand Ole Opry. Grand Ole Opry is hands down the best place to perform. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, it's awesome. There's nothing quite like it. I mean, you've got. I think I've played there. It's either 67 or 76 times. I can't remember.
71 times.
The 71? Oh, okay. So it was in between. It was in between 67 and 7. Okay. And so 71 times I've gotten to play on that stage, and it's magic every time. And I can remember the very first time I walked out on stage to do the Grand Ole Opry show at the Ryman Auditorium. We're standing backstage, and Porter Wagner's on stage getting ready to introduce me. And my wife, she squeezes my hand, and she says, so sweet. She goes, "Is this real?" And about that time, Porter Wagner goes, "Y'all welcome John Berry." And I turned to Robin and I said, "Baby, it just got real."
Yes. It's something electric about that stage, I think. I was there doing an interview with little Jimmy Dickin, may his soul rest in peace. And I was just standing on the side of the stage, filming him from the side. And it was just like this energy that is hard to explain. Yeah. Can you explain it? Because I cannot. It's just something.
No. You can't explain it. All you can do is experience it.
Experience it, exactly.
And before, I don't know if you've had a chance. Have you been able to walk out on the stage before they open?
No, I haven't. I just been on the side of the stage.
Well, sometime when you go to the opera, you let me know you're coming, and I'm going to come, and you're going to be my guest, and we're going to walk out to the middle of the stage when the curtain's still down.
Ooh, my heart is pumping already.
so you can stand on the circle. You know what the circle is?
Yes. Okay. That was cut out from the original floor and put over there.
Right. Yeah. So for any of your audience that doesn't know, when they moved from the Ryman Auditorium to the Opry House, they took they cut out a circle of the floor where everybody stood all those years to do the Opry, and they put it into the stage at the new Opry House. And it is
incredible. It's still incredible, even though that is not the original Opry House. Is still incredible to be there. And I've been at the Ryman's, I don't know how many times. I can't count anymore. I am a huge fan of music, of art, of all forms. So to be able to be just around artists and to be on the stage, and even if it's on the sideline, it's just incredible.
It is. And there's many times I've gone and I sit in the pews backstage behind the artist just to see them play, just to watch them play. It's so fun.
Yes, it is. Let's talk about the graduation. And I have the cover right here. You look so different.
I'm cleaned up.
So tell me a little bit about this song, the graduation song.
Well, I wrote this when I was a senior in high school, which was right after Noah's Ark landed. And no, it was, let me see, I graduated high school in 1977. And so I wrote this song then, my senior year. And we were trying to, my son actually called me up. He said, Dad, he said, there are so many students that are not going to be able to have the opportunity to walk across that stage at graduation and get their diploma because of COVID.
Yeah.
He said, why don't we go back in and re-record that old song of yours? Because people request it all the time. It's crazy. All these years, people, it's never been on a big record or anything. It's just one of these little songs that, you know, the fans have gravitated towards for some reason. And so my son, I said, well, I'll tell you what, if you'll put it together, we'll do it. And so my son's got a little studio at his house, and he put down a drum track, and he got the guys in my band. Since we were all quarantined, you know, he would send tracks to everybody, and they would put their part on there, and then he put it all together. And then we sat here in my little studio and put my vocal on, and then we got a friend of ours to do the mixing for it. And then the video came about. We thought it'd be fun to have people send us pictures of their graduating senior, or a picture of themselves if they were fans, and we had grandparents sending their grandkids, or we had all these pictures sent to us. And so we kind of flew them in and out of the scenes. And then a local high school here, Gallatin High School in Gallatin, Tennessee, they let us come in to the campus. There was nobody there except cleaning staff, and they were sanitizing the school ongoing. And they let us walk through and get pictures and video and of being. And so when you watch it, you see those the lockers down.
Don't give it away too much, because I'm going to show them.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to know the story behind it, because I saw that the timing was perfect for that song and that video. Yeah. As I went to Hillsborough High School when they were graduating, they had to do the drive-through. Yeah. And it was funny because the principal had a mask, but he had it cut out and it was transparent, so he could smile for the kids. I thought that was incredible. That's awesome. So I said, I got to talk about John about this graduation video, because it is, I am grateful that you did that, because all the kids were in this place where they could not be together with each other and celebrate the biggest accomplishment of their life. So I'm going to show you a video, and then we can chat a little bit more about it. Okay. How about that?
Sounds good.
I'm going to start it over. Okay, here we go.
To all the times in PE, to all the parties that we threw, to driving the teachers crazy, by now it's nothing new. To all the times we came in late and they never said a word, and to all the world religions that we learned in history class, to all the great musicians that lived in the past, to all the world's great artists from Da Vinci to Surrey, it's time for me to go my way. And to you, my old friend, who I love so very much, we talked of everything right to the first hearts we ever touched, to all the things we've ever done, though they be good or bad. Now the time has come for you to go your way and I'll go mine. But through the years you'll always be somewhere on my mind. We always thought we'd be here forever and a day, but forever came yesterday. And I'll wave goodbye through the window to my old friends. And I'll wave goodbye through the window, 'cause I know that I won't see you again. I won't see you again. Tears, and I'll hold on to the years that we had.
Wow, what a beautiful song. What a beautiful message. I love it. I love it. I love that you were standing there with that line on the top of that big wall that says the end is a new beginning or something like that. It says.
Yeah, it says what often seems like the end, or what sometimes seems like the end, is often just the beginning.
Yes.
Isn't that
yes.
awesome? Isn't that
That is
incredible?
a great message. I love that, and I'm glad that you stood there and let us see that message.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I told them, because when they originally did the edit, they went real quick past that. And I said, oh, no, you got to. I said, that is the most incredible thing. And that is painted on the hall. That's in the hallway. That's not something we created. That's in the hallway at the school. And they say, the principal told us that so many students come and have their picture made there during the course of the year, during the latter part of the year of their senior year. They want to come and get their picture made on that wall.
Yes, because they're just ending that era of their life, but there is a new beginning. It's a whole new life ahead of them, and it's just perfect.
Yeah, and it's funny, people, they might think, well, it's been a big part of my life being in high school, and for people like me, I didn't go to college, and I wish I had, but I didn't go to college. High school is still one of the coolest times in my life. That was a really cool time, and it might not be as big a thing to me had I gone on to college, but there's something about that you're in your own world there. This world of X number of students in this one building, and you're there every day, 5 days a week for however many months a year, and it's just this little sphere of influence and people, and it's a cool thing, and it can be a really cool thing.
It is so true, so true. Well, high school I'm from Cuba. I didn't tell you that, but I'm from Cuba, and in Cuba is different than in the United States. We go to we finish elementary school at 6th grade, and then we go to what is called high school at 7th grade.
Yeah.
So it's totally different. I went to boarding school, and it's really crazy experience in Cuba. But I am glad that you had that experience. And did you still go to high school reunions?
I have not been in recent years. I would love to go back. I was not able to go to my last one, which I really hate. I didn't get to go. I'm trying to think about, 77. How many years was that? I just missed 40 years.
Okay.
Is that right?
I'm not counting.
2017 was 40 years.
Wow.
So I'm not sure if they'll have one on 45, but I know when 50 comes around, I'll be going to that one for sure, no doubt.
All right, you have to
as
keep
long
it
as
going.
as long as I'm above ground, I'm going.
Don't talk about that. You still got a lot to do. You got to keep that podcast going.
Come on.
Yes. So, what are the plans for 2021?
Well, we're got a couple of things in the works. I'm not sure exactly time-wise what's going to happen, but I'm working on a book, and I've got a possible CD, some new music that is in the works. I'm not sure. I just don't know. So we're still trying to plan stuff, see what's up.
Well, I know when you finish the book, it's going to be incredible. I can't wait to read it. I know that you have a lot to tell with so many years in the experience in the country music and the music overall world. And you've done TV, you've done, I mean, so many things. Your biography is so long that I was like, we don't have enough time to talk about everything you have done in your life today. But I would love to have you back and have a little chat longer about all the incredible things that you have done. But one thing you must tell us today and our audience is one thing that people don't know about you.
Oh, gosh. One thing people don't know about me. Well, I probably one thing people probably don't know about me is I have a real love for rock and roll dance music with horn bands.
Wow, that is interesting. Do you dance?
What's that?
No, I would say that is interesting. Do you dance?
Oh, not at all.
Oh, come on.
No,
you have a fan? You have a lover? You gotta dance.
I can't dance. I cannot dance a lick. Not a lick. I have no dancing ability.
I do not understand how come musicians have that have rhythm cannot dance.
I don't know. And my son is the same way. My son is one of the most remarkable drummers you will ever meet, and he dances just like me. We stay right here. We stay right here. We keep it right here. That's it. That's the move.
All right. I love having this time with you, John. Thank you so much for your time. Stay safe and healthy, and I hope that we get the chance to chat again in person next time.
I would love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You take care and say hi to your wife for me, and chat soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. That was all for me right now. We'll be back in a few minutes with more artists because CRS continues all day long. And when I come back, I'm going to tell you about other things that are happening during CRS. Stay tuned. Bye.